and no acid production. Number 4, figs and prunes.
That's more of call it. That is more of a, I can't think of the word. I don't want to say laxative.
Um, more.
That's more, that's highly, that has more fiber in it, which is good. And if you want to add it to, I don't know, a smoothie or something like that, it adds a
Yeah.
little sweetness to it. So,
Well, that's the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of sugar in them.
yes.
Carbohydrates, bad, great because it has all the fiber in them. And it's a perfect way to kind of to get a little sweet little sensation and actually produce a basic environment.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Sesame seeds, which is part of the nuts and seeds, which is part of the G bombs, right? Seeds are very important. Those powerhouses give you the protein you need.
Protein, a little bit of fat as well.
And a little bit of fat, good fat, quality fat.
Yeah, don't need a lot of fat.
No.
Now, that's part of the problem is the fat and lack of fiber in
Yes.
the diet.
Yes.
Number 6, tofu and tempeh.
Which is fermented. The tofu is fermented. Not the tofu, sorry. The tempeh is fermented. And the tofu has protein in it again. All these things have protein. Everything basically has protein. And
Yeah.
some have fiber than others. But soybeans are so protective, especially for women's health.
Very protective. And that is one of the lies that are out there that people believe.
Yes. Can't have
Soy. No, it's actually the way that it works. It's very.
Yeah, they generalize in all soy though, because you have the soy products that's in products such as soy lectin and soy whatever.
Yes.
All those other things. Those are the soys you stay away from.
Yeah. Our favorite. Number 7 is broccoli.
Broccoli, it has protein in it and fiber. Everything has protein and fiber.
Yeah.
Knocks it out and it tastes good.
And here's a great thing. Everything that's listed here doesn't have any kind of inflammatory effects on the body.
That's a good point.
Number 8, any kind of citrus foods. And the polyphenols, I would imagine.
Yeah, so lemons, limes, kiwis, that's high in fiber.
And the vitamin C. Yep.
Yeah, which, I should take the vitamin C pill. If you can't have access to any fruits and vegetables, then obviously you go that route. But if you can access it in food, that is the way to go. Because your body knows how to pull out the fiber and it gets what it needs, and whatever it doesn't need
goes out. And that's where the whole vitamin D comes into effect, the sunlight.
Yes.
That way it can absorb the vitamin C.
Right.
And you don't want to really do the pill form because now you're just putting you're opening the floodgates and you're giving more to your body, which cause more problems than anything else.
Right. And that for a while, everybody spoke about getting adequate vitamin D. And to get that, you have to take these pills and you have to check your blood frequently to make sure that you're within those ranges.
Yeah. And then a whole other philosophy about vitamin D, but I don't want to go down that road. Number 9, walnuts and flax.
Oh, yeah, flax. We always try to incorporate flax seeds wherever we can.
And number 10 is oats.
Have the beta glucans in it, which is really good for the body, just like mushrooms do too. And those pack with fiber, it helps balance cholesterol, and it has the right amount of fat and fiber in there in the oats.
Well, I think that like we said, is that at the end of the day, it all comes down. Health comes from your plate, and everything that you listed there has the right amount of proteins, carbohydrates, fats included, and all. And so, when you provide your with the proper nutrition, it allows it to thrive, including reversing and even start to remineralize the bones properly.
Yes, and you need time too, right? It's not going to happen overnight.
No.
You need to be patient with yourself. And if you're eating properly, fueling your body right, getting the sunlight, getting good sleep, getting
a little bit of activity.
Right, the bones like a little bit of, a little bit, and you and like mentally in a good state.
Yeah.
Your bone live. It's meant to live for a long time.
Yeah. And then you throw on the bad medicines, and then next thing you know, a little bit weaker, and now you have hip fractures. And at the end of the day, because I'm confident in that knowledge and belief, I will not be taking any kind of pill, and I know for a fact I won't be getting any osteoporosis. That's simple.
The other day I was running down the steps and your father was behind me, and I just ran down real fast.
Yeah.
He stood at the top of the steps. He's like amazed. He said, "Wow, you go down those steps fast."
Yeah. The other day as well. Like, whoa, you move fast. I got to move fast when I want to move fast. Yeah, so strong. So that's the deal when it comes to osteoporosis. I hope that you find that really helpful. If you made this far, that means you are a part of the crew. So go over to Instagram at Dr. Taj Haynes HQ and just drop me a little note. Say, hey, loved it. That'd be really amazing if you were to do that.
Yeah. Anything else?
That's it.
Until next time, be well.
All right, you take care.